Let's tear a new one. I've got a surprise episode for you today on coin roll hunting with Matthew the Great Coin Roll Hunter, a longtime friend and subscriber to the show, simply known as Wes, has provided us with this pristine roll of 2017 Philadelphia pennies. Said we could go through it and look for any errors we found. Now, sounds like these 2017Ps are going to go the way of the 1950s Jefferson Nivkel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, click the link in the description below. Take you over to one of my videos where I go into that story into more detail. But for now, let's tear into this. So we're just hoping to find something that is obvious, maybe a double die or something, that we can see with just the naked eye. And but don't worry, I am planning on putting these coins under the microscope in big money just to see, oh man, I'm making a mess of this roll, if we can find anything we may have missed. Oh man, look at that. Those are mint state uncirculated pennies. So there they are. It's official now. It is no longer a pristine roll. I'm just going to get out of here and let's take a look at these coins. So hopefully we can find something that looks like an error that will make these coins a little bit more valuable, because everybody is going to have these coins in uncirculated condition. All right, so that was obviously on the end. You can see some minor toning and damage, but nothing I saw immediately. And we'll just try to be as careful as we can with these. Okay, nothing there. Okay, here we go. Oh man, these are just, what beautiful luster they have on here. And I don't normally wear gloves, as many of you know, when I am coin roll hunting. And that's just because they're already in circulation. They've already got plenty of fingerprints all over them. But these here, see, look at that. They've got a few scratches. Now, sometimes you have contact marks when they come off of the strike. And that one even has a little bit of a spot there, if you can see that. That's interesting. Maybe even some oil or some moisture from just inside the mint itself. These are actually business strikes. And so they won't, they're not double minted like the proof sets are. And they're not as carefully handled, because these coins will just get minted and then thrown into a bin, and then they're rolled up, obviously. And the enders, of course, so they're exposed to the air and whatever else may impact them. So you can see there's a couple of contact marks. So these are uncirculated coins, possibly mint condition. And I'm not really, not offhand, I'm not seeing any obvious mistakes, maybe off-centered or die cracks even would be pretty cool to find. Just nothing catching the light right away, but we have still got a lot of coins to go. So hopefully this part won't take too long, but we want to be pretty thorough here. Wes has been generous enough to let us do this to his collection, but I think he realized, he's been collecting coins for a long time, he realized that everybody has been hoarding these 2017Ps, which means that these coins in the higher grades just, they're going to be pretty common. I'm really interested to see how many spots, moisture spots, I'm finding on these particular coins. It's pretty strange, actually. I wasn't expecting that. And there's a pretty bad contact mark there on his jaw. So it's going to be really fun to actually put some of these coins under the microscope just to see if there's any doubling or any kind of die chips or You know, another thing you can look for that's pretty easy with the naked eye are CUDs, which are catastrophic die breaks that occur along the rim of the coin, or the die rather. Actually breaks off a chip of the die itself, and then that error is kind of expressed as a blob, a detailless blob, typically along the rim of the coin, and you can usually pick those out pretty quick and easy. All right, these are the last few in the roll. Trying to handle these as carefully. That's the one on the ender. You can see the machine mark there from where they crimped it. Okay, so pretty good luster though, what you would expect from a coin that came from the mint, and that increases the eye appeal. And now that I'm looking through all of these coins, 50 examples of these, you know, you might actually find just a handful that are in really pristine condition. I'm not exactly sure what the story is behind all of these water spots or fluid spots, whatever they are. Maybe somebody sneezed. They were carrying the bin over to the rolling machine. I don't know. That's pretty bizarre. I was not expecting that from a mint roll. But, you know, that's kind of the fun of going through brand new rolls of coins like this. I know when these first started coming out, people were paying quite a bit for just boxes straight from the mint. And you know, you just, I don't know, I'm a little bit surprised actually. There's a lot, the damage is consistent, so obviously these, you could say probably came from the same batch, you know, which probably goes without saying. I mean, obviously they're in the same roll, but I don't know. I'm not seeing anything super obvious here. Now, I am going through these pretty quickly, but if you might catch something that I didn't see right away, and I'm definitely going to be taking another look at these coins off video for the episode of Big Money, which will come up after this, just so we have some interesting coins to look at, because 50 coins is quite a bit, and obviously the enders were probably, well, maybe we'll look at them, because that one had a pretty good machine mark. That'd be kind of interesting to look at. But then other ones that just have less eye appeal, I'll probably want to take a look at one of those spots, one of those water spots under the microscope. Would be interesting to see what that looks like. And then some of the contact marks in general, and then pick out one of the more pristine specimens, and I don't know, we'll get into that on the next episode of Big Money. But gosh, there you go, guys, a whole pile of 2017 Philadelphia coins. Now, special shout out to you, Wes. Thank you for providing these to us. Boy, that looks really cool there. If you liked this video, please thumb it up, share it to your friends, and subscribe, will you? All right, till Big Money next time. Have a great day.